King of the hill. Hill incoming.
Claiming it is easy. Keeping it, on the other hand.
Hill ready. Hill control.
Power items en route. Power items on the field.
Your team about to score. Enemy team took the hill.
Tango's close at hand. He's below us. Sniper team down.
Another one put down.
Hill control.
They'll think twice next time.
What a shot!
Your team scored. Hill incoming.
Irresistible force, meet object.
Hill ready. Enemy team took the hill.
Power items inbound. Power items have arrived.
Hill control.
That looked very painful.
Killing spree.
Down there.
Your team about to score.
Your ammo reserves are depleting.
Oh no!
You are a
Oh
boring
fucking hell!
Off the
I survived
Your
that.
team scores. Hill incoming. Hill control.
Another one put down.
Enemy team took the hill.
Tango's close at hand.
Power items en route. Not today.
Double kill.
Power items arrived.
Hill control.
No, so close. Oh well.
Nearing victory. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy about to score. Hill control. Enemy team took the hill. Enemy team scored.
Oh.
Hill incoming.
Power items en route.
Hill ready. Hill controlled.
Power items on the field.
Perfect.
This accolade is well deserved.
Lost a teammate!
Enemy team took the hill.
Motherfuckers!
Hill controlled.
They're mopping us up!
Enemy team took the hill. Hill controlled. Victory.
This is gonna be.
It's like when people go, "We need more diversity," and you're like, "What do you mean?" Like, you need more people who look like me. Like, oh, you want to be on the show. You know, you're not thinking about the Pacific Islander, you know, or the wheelchair guy. You're thinking about you. So I get that. We're all selfish at the end of the day, but you get to be selfish and mask it with this guise of moral superiority.
Yeah,
it's pretty genius.
The performative empathy thing is one of the reasons why I think everyone. I do think it contributes to the cynicism, because it's so hard to work out whether someone's being genuine or not.
Yes, yes.
Is this person actually doing the thing that they say that they do because they care?
Yes.
Or are they doing it because they know that it's an effective current social trend to ride off the...
Oh, she has used a hide shoe too.
Lay claim to the zones and defend them.
They're under us.
Another one put down. Let's see them try to take it. Stronghold Alpha lost.
Enemy shields down.
Your team scoring.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Enemy team scoring.
Stronghold Bravo lost. We've captured Alpha. You're quite lethal with that.
On the rack.
We're closing in. My shield's up.
How did he not fucking die?
Active camo inbound.
We've lost a teammate.
The enemy has captured Charlie. Active camo players.
They're close.
Stronghold Alpha lost. We've captured Bravo.
Closing in.
Your team scoring.
Stronghold Bravo lost. Captured Charlie.
Are you fucking kidding?
Enemy team scoring.
Up there.
Stronghold Alpha is ours.
Your team scoring. Enemy team scoring.
Stronghold Charlie is ours.
We've lost a teammate.
The enemy has captured Bravo.
On the rack.
Closing in.
Red letter day.
Enemy halfway to victory.
We've captured Alpha.
Your team scoring.
You're quite lethal with that.
In my sights.
camo inbound. The enemy has captured Charlie. Active camo available. Stronghold Alpha.
Enemy team scoring.
Captured Charlie.
Your team scoring.
Not today, friend. We've captured Alpha. The enemy has captured Bravo. Outstanding.
Gain the lead.
Spread that one on a crack. Stronghold Alpha lost.
Enemy team scoring.
The enemy has captured Charlie.
Lost the lead. Killing spree.
You fucking dick!
The enemy has captured Alpha.
Just take B, take B, take B, take B, take B, take B, take B!
We captured Bravo. Power items on the field. Outstanding.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Get B!
Off their shield.
Stronghold Alpha lost. Think twice next time.
Your team scoring.
Get A, get A, get A, get A. Just go for it, go for it, go for it. Slide in there. Nice.
Stronghold Alpha is ours. The enemy has captured Charlie. Another one is down.
Get C, get C, get C. Oh, we're fucked.
The enemy has captured Bravo.
Enemy team scoring. Defeat.
Back up.
Exactly, exactly. And you can see which way the wind's blowing, and most people, I think, just go, I'll go that way because I don't want to deal with getting yelled at and backlash and be
Also
labeled.
remember, what is it? Only 10% of Americans have a Twitter account. So 90%
Oh, wow.
of Americans don't have a Twitter account.
Wow.
Which means that, you know, and I think on Twitter, it's around about 95% of tweets are created by less than 20 or 10% of the users. So even there is a small cohort of people from the world who are on Twitter, and within the people that are on Twitter, there is a small cohort of them who
Yeah.
produce almost all of the content.
Right.
So the overwhelming majority opinion that you see is actually unbelievably unrepresentative. It's like incredibly small and biased.
Yeah.
Because all of the people that tweet a lot, there will be something in common that everybody has. And it's like you see someone post something negative, or there's a flood of negative comments, and you go, I wonder what all of those people have got in common. Because they will. There will be some things, some elements of personality that all contribute to have that be the case.
Totally.
It's not a representative sample.
No, but they swarm. They'll swarm on you, and it feels like a million people. Jonathan Haidt called it death by little needles. Just like, one. Needle prick, you're like, well, that was weird. But a million of them coming at you, that hurts.
John Haidt's doing some interesting stuff. Have you seen that he's writing his entire book publicly at the moment?
What does that mean?
So he's got, I think it's maybe a Substack or some other sort of mailing list, and he's got this book that's going to be out at some point in the future, and each maybe few pages or each chapter, as he writes them, he's just publishing as he goes.
That's pretty cool.
And then he's getting feedback in the comments, and then presumably we'll be making adjustments before the final
it's like
book.
comedy. It's like stand-up.
Yes.
Wow. He's doing a live act and then editing.
Yes.
Based
until he
on
does the
reaction.
You did a special.
I did one, yeah. It comes out July 25th on Netflix, and they let me say everything. I really go hard. I was shocked at no notes. So I think maybe things are changing, or maybe Netflix wants, because any press is good press.
So when you mean notes, it was you were able to submit it, and they didn't say, we can't have that joke. And
take the R word out, all that. No, Holocaust, trans, it's all in there. And everything's a joke. Everything gets a laugh, but it's all the hot button topics.
I asked Schultz this question. Do you think that there's any joke that is so extreme that it shouldn't be told?
I don't, but I'm a comedian who likes fucked up jokes.
He said, "Is it funny?"
I completely agree.
And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, and
like,
I would.
Apparently, it matters.
Funny
it
is
matters
everything.
if it's funny.
It's a stand-up comedy show at the end of the day. Even if someone has a non-offensive joke that isn't funny, I say get rid of it. It doesn't matter if it's offensive or edgy or whatever, or not edgy. Get rid of it either way if it's not getting a laugh. Funny is a what's that, Oscar Wilde? If you're going to tell the truth, you better be funny, or they'll kill you. And I think that's so true. And I would say the same for these people who their whole act is like, I was molested, I was the victim of racism, and you're like, that's easy. Anybody get molested or be a victim of racism, that's easy. What the hard part is to getting the laugh. Anybody get molested, that's not an accomplishment. It sucks, but we got to get the ha-has in there. That's what stand-up comedy is. That's why it's an art form, and that's why it's fun. It's the whole point.
Yeah, I was using this example. Did you see True Geordie? Do you know who that is?
I've heard of him, but I don't know.
YouTube guy from the UK, and he does podcasts.
Big guy,
yeah,
tough
big
guy.
Dude, tattoos,
yeah.
And he's from the city where I used to live. And
hates Jake Paul.
Hates Jake Paul.
Yes,
I think not a massive fan of Jake Paul. He told a joke. Him and Andrew Tate had a run-in for quite a long time, and someone asked on a live stream forever ago, what do you think about Andrew Tate's recent conversion to Islam? And Brian Trujillo said he should prove it to us all by blowing himself up. And
that's a good line.
That's a good joke.
Yeah.
Like, it's a legitimate joke. And Andrew said the same. He was like, it was obvious misdirect. He was playing off tropes. Like, it's classic joke.
Classic.
Yeah.
Love it.
And he got, within 24 hours, My Protein dropped him, Gymshark dropped him, PokerStars dropped him, and he was banned on Twitch.
Wow.
In 24 hours.
See, that's horrible. And what annoys me about when people are like, he's got money, he'll be fine, shut up, he's fine. You're like, he lost all that. That sucks. That's over a joke. So when they say like, "Oh, shut up when you're complaining, you can't," oh, comics can't say anything. Look, I still say everything I want, but this guy said one quick zing about a guy who's pretty well hated, and he still got in trouble.
Yeah.
That sucks. I hate the whole "he'll be fine" because you're like, okay, so let's say you call Michael Jordan the N-word at a game. He's a millionaire. Blah blah. He went to work the next day. He's fine. So that doesn't matter. It still should matter. I don't get why calling someone a bigot and then calling someone the N-word is not the same.
Well, the problem that you have, especially if you look at, I don't know, someone's quality of life based on how much money they're able to earn or how much money they've got in the bank account, completely disregards the fact that status is so important to the way that we feel about ourselves.
Yes, yes.
Right? If you have this massive downfall in
Yes.
terms of everybody hates you and there's all of this bad stuff, and you know, if someone's righteously indignant about the joke that you made against their religion or their race or their disability or their advertising campaign or whatever, they're going to be unhappy. But like, that person is going to suffer a lot. You have to be really, really fucking hard-nosed to go through a massive downfall.
Totally.
What was it that Rogan said? Like, the way that he dealt with his little his thing a couple of years ago was like a moderate dose of mushrooms pretty much every single day.
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
was one of the framework. Like, training a lot, and I did an ice bath, and my diet was clean, and I took a lot of mushrooms.
Yeah.
And you think, well, I don't know, man. Like,
Let me find a game.
That's a lot of stuff just to get through the day.
Precisely. From somebody that's got
Be interesting, my friends. So, this is Mega Random. We have 8 players, 8 kings that will likely explode at some point. We like our exploding kings because when you can normally fortify up and keep your king safe all game, this shakes it up and allows different ways to be active on the map. But, not gonna lie, Mega Random has given us a generation I've never seen before. And not only the kings could go boom, but I feel like villagers and town centers and buildings could go boom because of demos on this map. This is a very water-heavy, a very soggy map, as someone just said. So let's get the 8 players introduced. We have Cocky Joe playing as the Celts in the green. And in the purple or magenta, we have Eric Baum playing as the Bengalis. In the yellow, we have... What? T90, come home, we miss you. What? I did not draw. This is not the name in the Discord. Wait, what? A green says, please don't kill me fast. I'm 900 elo noob. A yellow's the same, but more. Okay, in the blue, we have Bring Me Biscuits. In the gray, we have Toby or not Toby. Wow, so mysterious. In the teal, we have Rohan the Barbarian, or not the Barbarian. In the red, we have Satellites of Heaven. And then last but not least, we have Big Hasty Bacon playing as Italians. I didn't introduce all the civ names because I'm so stupid, but I'm not going to go back because I'm also lazy. Again, you know, it's regicide, it's diplomacy. Everyone has allied each other, with one exception, actually. A bit weird. Something going on here. I guess this would mean that the alliance wasn't accepted there. I think that's what that means. But this terrain is something you can build on. You can even farm on it, but you also can use ships on it. So I'd say about 90% of this map can be accessible or passed through by water. And so if I had a good naval civilization, I'd be very excited right now. Now, you don't have to do it that way, and I don't expect everyone to do it that way, but I would say the smarter players will definitely incorporate navy later on. And honestly, with how tiny these islands are, you could just go like full feudal, full castle water if you really wanted to be a pain. Wow, Big Tasty Bacon with the pro strategies here with the Rhino, not bad. The Shen is always a bit of a pain with how strong water can be. Yeah, but it's like, can you know it? Or will players be aware of that and how will players utilize it? Okay, Eric Baum says just a T90. So this means he went to the chat settings and removed everybody else from this just for me. Says, I'm on a break from work, so I'm going to be violent. Whoa, you having a bad work day there, buddy? Wow. I don't think that's what he meant. I think what Eric means is that work begins again in like 10 minutes or 20 minutes or however long the break lasts. Anyways, Yellow, because all I remember about Bulgarians is no crossbow. I play exclusively archer civilizations. So yeah, that's a little awkward for you, Yellow. There's one of 2 civilizations that do not get crossbow. So maybe you should go for something without archers, and maybe you should consider making a house at some stage, and there we see it. Man, that's pretty cool, though. So what I'm getting is, I guess Eric Baum is going to be as aggressive as possible because Eric can't be here all day. That actually reminds me of a story. So we had a game, I don't know, 6 months, 9 months. It might as well have been 6 years ago. They all run together. So, you know, 6 years ago, whatever, we had a game, and this player was playing, and like, I don't know, like midway through Castle Age, they just resigned and left. There was no chat whatsoever, just disappeared. And I thought nothing of it. I thought it was going to be, I thought it was a disconnect, which happens. And I was like, oh, that person's dog ate their Ethernet cord, and now their internet went out. Oh, sad times. And then later they came back, like 2 hours later. I was like, hey, what happened? They go, this is a bit weird, but I was on a Zoom call. So this wasn't actually 6 years ago. I remember now. It was definitely like 2020. Like mid to late 2020, so like everyone's in their houses because like crazy COVID, right? And this person's like, yeah, I was on a Zoom call with my boss, and my boss started to get suspicious because I wasn't able to pay attention to what he was talking to me about. This guy was on a Zoom call, which I assume means that his face was being shown to his boss, and he's looking at his computer. I'm just imagining this guy trying to like smile and nod his head and look at the camera and talk to his boss and like agree with whatever ideas his boss is pitching as he's trying to play a community game. So I guess his boss questioned things one too many times, and he said, well, I kind of need to keep my job. That's what Eric's message reminded me of. Now, Eric, last I checked, was like 13 or 1400 in 1v1, so it's fairly solid. Probably higher than the majority of players in this game. And so far, so good. With the eco, I also love... You can always tell when someone's a bit more experienced if you go for a dock build. There's not a ton of fish on the map, but still probably worth it. I thought it was last month. Well, there's been other instances of it, but the Zoom call story was the funniest thing for me. Now, the Bengalis, they get +2 villagers when they arrive to each age, so they're pretty good fast castle civilization, and their ships also heal. So they're a great water civilization as well. Meanwhile, Yellow is just reading the tech tree. It's really tripping me out, because when I see the T90, I think this person's like talking about me. And then it's just the username, you know? The thing, I'm glad I missed, I guess. I mean, you're here, so I don't really understand. Wait a second, is this like... is Yellow like my mom? My mom texted me recently saying she missed me. Mom, I didn't know you played video games. All right, we have some Diplo here. Big Tasty Bacon says, hi, Green. Want to be friends? And Cocky Joe says, let's be friends, sure.
Yes.
So Cocky Joe doesn't really know the chat whole settings thing, which is a slight concern because if you try and be sneaky, you would be being sneaky out in the open, which is not the definition of sneaky whatsoever. Your mom's in last place. Yeah, well, I can't imagine she'd be very good at the game. She doesn't have much history with video games, so. Can you let me survive Purple, please, says Green. So Purple's really concerned. And Purple's not concerned, excuse me, Green's concerned, and Green is going to place a stone gate. And, oh, okay, farming away here, Cocky Joe. Cocky Joe is far from cocky. Cocky Joe seems to be like more like realistic Joe. Like understands that maybe they need some work on their strategy and is worried that they will die early here. Purple's dock looks like it's floating. This one? This kind of looked like that. It kind of reminds me of, I was in Key West last year, and there was this dude who like literally had like a tiny, it was smaller than the dock, man. It was his tiny little floating house just out in the middle of nowhere. I was kayaking through some mangroves. I remember not really, like, I remember having to take a step back and stop being angry at the mangrove trees because they were so beautiful. But I just can't stand mangrove trees because how they operate within Age of Empires 2. There's always holes in freaking walls with mangrove trees. I remember being annoyed at that. Now, Bring Me Biscuits is a player who, we have a little diddle, little song. That's what I meant. I don't know. Anyways, we have a little song from the one game that I casted with Biscuits where Biscuits immediately snitched. And Biscuits is chatting a little bit, but I'm curious if the prevalence of that song and how many people watch that video has affected Biscuits' reputation. Hey, neighbor Bacon. Hi, Red.
Load, damn you.
An awfully long way to fall. You know, like accrued a good bit of status and goodwill below them. And still, there's all of these things that you need to do. Oh, he'll be fine. Well, I don't know, like the daily psychedelics and the ice bath and the training suggests that it's not just the sort of thing that you can easily get through.
I think it's horrible. I think calling someone a tranny is mean. That hurts their feelings. I get it. It's funny. But I get it when they're like, hey, we got to stop saying that word. And I think the same goes for people who just call everybody racist or a bigot or a transphobe or whatever when they're not. You know, like, if I kiss you, that doesn't make me gay. I just did a gay thing for a second. And if...
Rack up the most kills to achieve victory. Power items inbound. Power items have arrived. I see headshots in your future. You're quite elite.
Nice shot.
Saw you coming.
Perfect. Killing spree. Double kill.
Power items en route. Another one put down. You're quite lethal with that.
I'll take that.
Not today, friend.
Perfect. Killing spree.
Valorous work, Spartan. Power items en route.
Halfway to victory.
Power items have arrived. Another one put down.
Oh, you fucker. One shot my ex. One guy on my ex. No way did I get fucking killed by the fucking bot.
Aim true, Spartan.
Again, the bots.
Enemy shield.
Yard sale.
Beautiful shot, Spartan. Power items en route. Aim true, Spartan. Power items on the field. You're quite lethal with that.
Nearing victory. spree. Double kill. 5 minutes remaining.
That rattled them good, eh? Power items incoming.
Victory. Steak-tacular.
$23 for 5. That's pretty good. Looking for big team.
If I make a racist joke or say a bad word, I don't mean that thing. I just did it for a second. You see what I'm saying? And that's what bugs me.
At what point do you become gay?
I
How
think when
many
you're
gay
attracted to men.
But how many gay things do you have to do before you become gay?
I think it's all up here. It's like being a woman. You identify.
So you can suck a dick and be straight?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because sucking a dick is just a physical act.
Right.
But actually wanting to suck a dick, that's when you're gay.
Interesting.
Yes.
Bring your base to full charge.
Hate this fucking mode. Who likes this mode?
Find and return power seeds to win, Spartan.
Power seeds are ready to secure.
Perforated.
Double kill.
Fitting commendation. We're one power seed closer. The enemy has loaded a power seed. We're one power seed closer.
Your team has reached half power. Your team needs one more power seed.
Triple kill.
Your team just scored. Power seed stockpile incoming.
Not today, friend.
The enemy is at half power.
Killing spree.
Be proud, Spartan.
Your enemies have one power seed remaining.
Tango's closing in.
The enemy team has scored. Power seed stockpile incoming.
We're one power seed closer.
Power seeds are ready to secure.
The enemy has loaded a power seed. We're one power seed closer.
Your team has reached half power.
We've lost a teammate. A shield spot.
The enemy is at half power.
You're quite lethal with that.
Your team needs one more power seed. Your team just scored. Power seed stockpile incoming.
We're one power seed closer.
Power seeds are ready to secure.
Our team has loaded a power seed. They never saw you coming. We'll take that. Outstanding. Yes, you dropped something.
Your enemies have one power seed remaining.
Wheels en route.
Your team has reached half power.
Outstanding.
Your team needs one more power seed.
Victory.
Your team just scored.
So, you can blow me right now, and I won't call you gay. I promise. That mustache, I want to jizz all over it.
Yeah, I've been trying to sort of really channel my 1970s Miami cop.
It looks good.
Vibe. Good. Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'd sit on that.
Hey,
thirst.
I'm a Rangers fan. I'm a Texas Rangers fan now.
Oh,
I've got into
nice.
Baseball. What do I need to know? Like about American sport? What are the skills that I need to be able to watch American sport well?
What do you mean, the skills?
Well,
you
like-
gotta be fat, you gotta be drunk.
Yeah, these things.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
What is that? What should I? Because I haven't been to a baseball game since I've moved here. What should I expect?
Get a cold beer. You got to learn the hey, bada, bada, bada. And then there's also the whole culture of like trashing the guy from the stands. Like, you call that a throw? What, I've seen better throws on a pillow or whatever, on a rug. You know, and that's all fun and games. And then maybe you can catch a fly ball. That's big. Then you got to give it to the retarded cancer kid with the bald head. So there's all kinds of tropes. It's fun. It's fun. You get out in the sun, take your shirt off, live it up, man. It's
Fuck
the
yeah.
American pastime.
Fuck yeah! I'm
Bring
excited.
sunflower seeds.
I decided that I needed something. I needed a sport and a team that I could follow. And Texas Rangers, owned by, what were the reasons? We wanted place that had a nice stadium, place that wasn't more than 3 hours away, place that was owned by racists. And it turns out that George Bush, the Bush family's just heavily invested in the brand new stadium for the Rangers.
I love it.
So we got all three.
Oh, you're gonna have a blast. When I went to Australia one time.
Total control. Capture all zones to score.
Hold all three zones to score. Hostiles are capturing a zone. This zone is as good as ours.
Tango's closing in.
The enemy has seized a zone. Think twice next time. Let's see them try to take it from us.
Enemy field.
I don't know why you insist on driving when you literally just drive us into like a busy area and hold the fuck still. Like if you're on a Warthog, you're supposed to drive and never stop. It's always driving, and we're just gonna get fucking blown up.
New zones are ready to capture.
Portrait of accuracy. Zone lost. Zone lost.
What the fuck is going on?
You got new zones incoming.
Spike grenades acquired. Ground vehicle en route.
New zones are ready for capture.
Zone lost. Zone lost. Zone contested. Hostile capturing a zone.
You fucking shit cunts. How you fucking... Unbelievable.
I went to, I don't even know the name of the sport. Quidget?
Cricket. That was the thing.
Was it cricket?
Go careful here. This is the sport of my childhood.
No, that wasn't cricket, 'cause I know cricket. That's got the paddle.
Yep.
This was more of a soccery rugby kind of thing.
Oh, Aussie rules football.
Maybe that was it.
Yep.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
Went to the big stadium, the whole play, oi, 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 and it was
Super
incredible.
hardcore. Have you seen hurling? Have you seen that, the Irish sport?
No.
So you've seen lacrosse
Yes.
with the nets and the thing, and they like run like that.
Yeah.
So imagine that, but instead of it being a net and a little ball, it's a wooden, like a big hockey stick, and they run sort of balancing the ball on the hockey stick.
What?
But it means that they can swing this thing unbelievably hard. None of the players have got any teeth. It's like,
Whoa.
it's kind of the same as ice hockey without the ice or the skating.
Wow.
It's absolutely ruthless.
But you have to balance it while running?
While running, yeah. So they do this. It's fucking crazy, man. Hurling, look at it.
And they can hit you with the stick?
They swing through a lot of the time. Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta
my
kind of-
Lord. No helmet?
I can't remember. I feel like the goalie's got a helmet, but not them. So much.
Wow.
And then there's Gaelic football, if you've seen that, which is literally like halfway between rugby and football. So they have the rugby stands with the thing.
Yeah.
And the bottom bit has got a net and got a goalie in it.
Whoa.
So you got to try and score in that. You can get it over the top, and there's other bits and pieces. They play it in Austin.
I love it. Well, what about UFC? To me, that's my favorite.
Is that what you're spending a lot of time watching at the moment?
That's my number one. I like a one-on-one. Like, I like tennis, too. I like one-on-one. I like the mental part of it. I like the different... Like, this fighter is better than this fighter, but he can still beat him because of the style differences, you know? I love that kind of stuff. And I loved learning, Nate Diaz is a character. Conor McGregor's a character. Style bender. You get to know them, whereas football is just a bunch of nameless, faceless helmets. And I like that where you can kind of get to know. It's more like stand-up.
I went to Colombia at the start of the year to get stem cells, so I spent a full week in Medellin, and my in-clinic patient partner was Aljamain Sterling.
Whoa.
So I got to spend a full week with him.
What's he like?
Fucking cool dude.
Yeah?
Very just like a chill, it's a compliment, but unbelievably normal.
Yeah.
Like, incredibly normal. And I get the sense that if I'd spent the week with Sugar Sean, it would have been less normal. With Conor McGregor, it would have been less normal. But there are, this is, getting toward being super, super dominant within, what is he, 3-time defending champ now?
Yeah, something like that.
Of the 135 belt.
Yeah.
And next fight's going to be against Sugar Sean. So, yeah, he was really, really normal, super nice guy, texted his team on the night that he had the fight, and
Spotify slashes 200 more jobs after Harry, Meghan act out's podcast. Spotify's done millions of users into podcast channels, securing deals with big name stars like Joe Rogan. It's failed to make waves, while the Joe Rogan deal rumored to be worth 200 million has been mired in controversies, blah blah blah. Is that it? He's gonna fucking put Joe Rogan in the article for that.
Slayer.
Earn more kills than your opponents to win.
Tango closing in.
Active camo inbound. You're quite lethal with that.
Lost the lead.
Active camo available.
Sniper got him. Tango's closing in. Taking cover.
Fuck me.
Active camo inbound. Target spotted. Active camo available.
We've lost a teammate.
Don't think twice next time. Good shooting, Spartan.
I should be fucking dead.
How's their shield?
S7 sniper inbound. You're quite lethal with that. Another one put down.
Fuck off!
Sniper got a headshot on us.
Overkill, Jesus Christ.
How very surgical. Let's shake things up. Active camo inbound.
Mate, that nade was right on him! This game doesn't make sense when it comes to fucking nades, man. I seem to always get blown up by them so fucking easy, and everyone else just fucking walks on them and fucking nothing happens.
Enemy halfway to victory.
One shot behind there. On your right, that guy. Oh my god, why are my teammates so fucking god awful?
You're quite lethal with that.
Double kill. Triple kill.
One shot on my X, top mid.
Beautiful shot, Spark. Plasma grenades acquired. Power items incoming. Power items now available. Not today. They'll think twice next time.
Enemy team nearing victory. 5 minutes remaining.
We've lost a teammate. Taking cover.
Outstanding. Good shooting, Spark. You're quite lethal with that. Active camo inbound.
Another one down.
Defeat.
I fucking carried that!
reliable weapon. How very surgical. Hurry the flag back to base. You've been spotted.
Tango's closing in.
No! Fucker!
Enemy flag returned.
They've taken our flag. The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
We've lost a teammate.
We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier. We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier. Enemy flags in Allied hands.
Do you know how to fucking juggle, mate?
Down there. Tango's closing.
Come back, come back, come back.
Overshield available.
Double kill.
Be proud, Spartan.
Flag returned. Goal line stand. Flag captured.
Why is no one going for the overshield? Does anyone know how
Aim
to play
true,
this
Spartan.
game? No one's got the sniper and no one's doing out. Are you retarded? Yeah.
They have our flag. Take it back. We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier. It's yours. Now capture it. They know where you are. You're quite
Perfect.
Oh my god!
Mopping us up.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! Pull the flag, pull the flag, pull the flag! Pull that flag! Ah, you
enemy flags in Allied hands. Beautiful shot, Spartan. You're about to be very popular. You're exposed, Spartan. You've been spotted.
Run, jump and... Oh my god, do you not know how to fucking carry a flag? Pick it up.
Power line now available.
Flag captured.
Enemy is below us.
Our forces have seized the enemy flag. They've taken our flag. We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier. They never saw you coming. They'll think twice next time.
Enemy flag returned. Flag returned. Goal line stand.
Run, you magnificent warrior. They know where you are.
No fucking way! me! Where the fuck are you going? You fucking idiot! Why are you taking it towards their fucking thing, you moron!
Enemy flag returned.
You absolute spaz!
Flag return.
You're about to be very popular. You're exposed, Spartan. Power items inbound. They know where you are. You're exposed, Spartan. Power items have arrived.
We've lost a teammate.
You look after the flag.
Overshield obtained. We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier.
Where are you going?
Flag returned.
Where are you going, you retard? What are you doing? You fucking moron!
They know where you are. You're exposed, Spartan.
That's twice you fucking done that, you spastic!
5 minutes remaining. Enemy flag returned.
Oh my fucking god.
All eyes are on you now. They know where you are. There are eyes on you. Not today, friend. You're exposed, Spartan. They know where you are. You're exposed, Spartan.
Flag captured. Victory.
Stupid cunt.
Wishing them good luck and stuff, and yeah, it's fucking cool, man. What they're doing. Hasn't the UFC partnered with WWE?
Oh, is that right? I hope
I'm
not.
I'm absolutely certain. WWE, UFC. I promise you that I'm going to bring this up.
I hope it doesn't get too wrestly.
Yeah, where are we? The WWE UFC merger.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is a month old now. World Wrestling Entertainment, WrestleMania is the biggest event. On April 2nd, the second day of WrestleMania, CNBC broke the news that the WWE is to be sold to Hollywood talent agency Endeavor Group Holdings. Endeavor, which also owns the UFC, is to merge the two iconic complementary global sports and entertainment brands to form a new $21 billion plus live sports and entertainment company.
Oh, no, they took the money. Dana White, you cuck. God damn it. I hope there's not I don't want to see Justin Gage get hit with a folding chair. How far are we going to take this? I hope they don't mesh too much.
Bring the Dudley Boys back.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it, Royal Rumble, but in the Octagon?
Right, now Rogan's going to have to be the new Slim Jim guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
Yeah, funny, man. I don't know. I feel like everything kind of descends towards WWE. Well, it's interesting because WWE, basically what they did was they realized if we got rid of the sport element of the sport and we tried to create all of the drama as effectively as possible, what would we end up zeroing in on? So they've split tested the same way that you have with jokes for forever.
Yeah.
They've split tested what makes a compelling character and a narrative and rivalry and story.
Yes.
So when people say this is becoming like WWE, what they mean is this is descending more into showmanship. What's happened is WWE has captured the most effective way to create rivalry and intrigue and storyline in sport.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Completely, 100%. I mean, it's as old as time. Good guy, bad guy, the fittest, battle of the strongest wins.
Yep.
And then you get the we hate you more. You're the heel.
Yep.
And you play it up. It's nothing new, but it works.
Well, that's Jake Paul, right? Jake Paul's, professionalized the heel.
Yeah.
Someone fucking said about that when there was talk about, before Andrew Tate was under house arrest, there was talk about Jake Paul versus an Andrew Tate fight, and you think, who's the bad guy?
Right.
Who's supposed to be the bad guy in this fight?
Well, I will take it one step further. There's Jake Paul, Andrew Tate, but there's also AOC and Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's also WWE.
Fuck, did you see the image, the AI OnlyFans enhanced image of AOC?
No, please lay it on me. I'm going to get hard. I'm wearing a bathing suit here.
Dude, it's so fucking good.
She's very attractive.
I texted this to Rogan a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that's nothing to sneeze at.
And it
That's
says,
pretty hot.
the caption above it says, "Will you give me your guns now?" And the tweet is, "You give me your guns, I'll give you these cannons." The top rated comment was, what was it? This is an attack, quick objectifying the people who are helping to make our country and the place it needs to be right the wrongs of the past and give way for the future. I was like, you nearly killed my erection there. Good try.
Oh, man. But that's the other thing is I talked to Schultz about this, I think, when the Miller Lite ad came out. He's like, look, I get it. Women started brewing first, but can't we just have fun? Can't we just enjoy beer? That's the real problem with the ads. It's not like, I don't think a lot of people are like, fuck women, put them in bikinis. It's just like, I'm just getting lectured here about a fucking poison that I want to drink to forget about my job, you know?
Well, I think one of the main problems people have is they just seem like such humorless pricks.
Yes, exactly.
You're not charming.
No.
You're not charming. And for the people that haven't seen, especially the British people, haven't seen this Miller Lite ad, it was basically snuck in under the radar at the same time as the Dylan Mulvaney thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the lady that's presenting it is maybe an LGBT person too.
Yeah.
And she's walking through a museum and saying, women brewed beer, and how did we reward them? We rewarded them by putting them in bikinis, and it cuts to a 1990s ad of two girls mud wrestling in the middle of the street, and it's like, you buy a Miller Lite and you're into girls mud wrestling or whatever, which is true. People that drink Miller Lite probably are into that sort of stuff. And then the lady's castigating anybody that thinks that's cool, and is like, we're committed to changing and you just think, I think a lot of things. First off, I think, how fucking tone deaf do you need to be about your own audience?
Yeah.
How fucking confident do you need to be in your share price and your sales figures?
Ooh, yeah.
And how little fun are you?
Exactly.
Like, so humorless.
I know. Like, why can't progressiveness and inclusiveness be fun, too? Like, what? Also, not to be this guy, but what's so bad about bikinis? Like, aren't all these women on OnlyFans very empowering? You know, I thought that was empowering. Like, hey, we're taking our sexuality back. We make money on it. We do what we want. That's empowering.
I'm allowed to objectify myself, but you're not allowed to objectify me.
I guess, but it's not like we tased a woman and knocked her out and put her in a burlap sack and then said, you're in this bikini commercial or we'll kill you. You know, I'm sure thousands of women auditioned and were like, I got it. I got the Miller Lite ad with the twins.
Well, do you remember Diet Coke? That
yes, the
ad
buff guy.
Of all of the women looking out over that?
No guy, not one guy complained about that.
I'm looking forward to becoming skinny fat in middle age and being able to point at that and say, that was what caused me to lose my gains. I was objectified. I didn't want to be seen as a sex object.
Yeah.
Not just a piece of meat.
It's so funny how bad I want to be objectified. I would love a woman to objectify me. But I guess it's supply and demand. They get it so much that they're like, I'm annoyed.
I've got no objectification left to give, Mark, I'm afraid. Yeah, there's no more. Yeah, it's so fucking weird, man. I really hope that we're around the corner from something that's going to be different in terms of, like, cultural memes, because I'm kind of exhausted of it as well.
Well, I think a lot of people are, and I think it's almost like a fever breaking, like these Bud Light and Miller Lite and the Starbucks and the
What
Dove.
was the Starbucks thing?
The Starbucks is it's pretty great. It's a old Indian guy, and he gets a call from his son. So it's the son pops up on the screen, and he's like, ah, damn. And then in comes his
one. Ball incoming.
Take and hold the oddball to score.
Enemy has the ball. Enemy halfway to victory. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Enemy team nearing victory. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Double kill. Ball dropped. Triple kill.
It's ours now.
We have the ball. Grand slam. Killing spree. Double kill. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Active camo available.
On their shields.
Round two. Ball incoming.
And now the grand upset.
Enemy has the ball.
Mayapole, clip in!
Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Gained the lead.
Game over.
They're close.
Ball dropped.
We've lost possession.
Enemy. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Down there.
Ball dropped.
Keep a tight grip on that, Spartan.
Ball dropped. Dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Active camo inbound.
Lost the lead.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Active camo available.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Another one put down.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
We have the ball. Double kill.
Allied carrier down.
Closing in.
We have the ball. We have the ball.
Good shooting, Spartan.
Ball dropped.
Enemy is below us.
Spartan down.
Ball dropped.
Hold on to that and we win.
We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Allied carrier down. Power items en route.
Enemy shields down.
Power items now available.
Ball dropped. Gained the lead. Ball dropped. Mind the gap. Enemy has the ball. Lost the lead.
Guys, come on.
Enemy team nearing victory. Ball dropped.
Seize the skull.
Enemy has the ball. Defeat.
Fucking great.